Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Ivica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability.
Kvaratskhelia! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh no, this does not look good. Owned beyond the defence. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's an excellent interception. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And he's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Well, they've got it again. Good running, strong and purposeful, and reclaimed it in a trice. Great vision. Oh, he's onto this. Gullit is onto it. And there's the shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that could set him on his way. And it's Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's from Mario. Shot, real chance! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is one...
Oh, that's ambitious. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Turan.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got tall. It wasn't a great header in the end.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And this is from Mario. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Zanetti. Maldini.
Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Zanetti did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Yaya Toure. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Yaya Toure. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Kvaratskhelia. Nice control. And he shoots! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Porto are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Yamal. Cross flow. He rises! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Quick look, then climbs up big! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Ferdinand cuts it out. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Played back in, a lot of space. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at
Anyone
it.
appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
The pass has gone astray. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. Yamal. Zanetti with a definite foul there. He has found the way through. It's a goal kick. Azar looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thuram always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is from Mario. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Vieira, can he get it through? Zanetti crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he welcomes it in. Arsenal have a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Cruyff has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And it's Vieira.
Zanetti.
Gullit receives it in a good position here. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Khan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Maldini. Zanetti.
Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And tries a shot! They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Yamal. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram simply refused to be outdone there. And they win it back again. Now it's Romario. Kvaratskhelia. Shoots! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yamal. Azar. Azar goes on a charge down the left. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Gullit. And Gullit! Oh, it's in!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He has a look up.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, what a decent chance! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That has been slung wide. And this is Shevchenko. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Now the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. Can he finish? And that has been knocked clear. Zanetti was in no mood for any of that. Yaya Toure. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space, and he's intervened well there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let
Jim,
you
how do
know
you
that
reflect
you'll be
on
able to
what we've
catch
seen?
today's match
Well, there was a
broadcast
distinct
live
lack
on your
of
club's
clarity
FM
or
station.
commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And that gets things running.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with...
Pele! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Porto finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Look at the space here. Now, they've scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for the run.
Aimed beyond the defence.
And he's got the beating of his man. And the finish! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Knocks it into space. Porto are possibly already looking at damage limitation. 3 behind with so long to play. He's in space and looking for options.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid with the corner, they're first.
Zanetti gets it away.
Porto have the chance to go the other way.
Now it's Batistuta.
Now it's Pele, and he's on his way!
Chiellini.
It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Camavinga looking to get on the end of this. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Rui Costa.
Conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Danger averted for now. Plays a sharp little ball here. And across it goes. Oh, what a climb! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Batistuta clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt. Porto are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, looks like he's Bellingham! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Great chance here from position A1. Mateus! Oh, yes, it's there! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, can he get onto this? Time and again they are repelled. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he shoots! And he steered it beyond the post. Oh. And he's picked out the run. O'Shea, he's through, now is he in? Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And they've got rid. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mateus. Shot could be on. Showing good feet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Zanetti getting this one clear. Madrid get their 4th corner. That is Stuta! That's an excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Shevchenko, not the most accurate pass. It's Rui Costa. He has found a way through. And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Se informa a los espectadores que deban abandonar el estadio en coche de que se espera tráfico denso tras el partido. Por favor, circulen con precaución.
That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And he's in on goal. Kamavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko. That's rather hopeful. Over to the left. This looks promising. Tries from distance. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Chiellini, driving on and making good progress.
Yeah, this is an exercise in prevention at source and a really strong commitment to that.
Mateus, looking to add to his goal. No, he wasn't going to let him past. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Chiellini.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he's had a hit! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Mateus, Zanetti, and he's managed to get free. Now this could be a chance. Defending was strong and firm. Mateus, and he's worked it through. Pass is just off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught napping! And Shevchenko! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ball driven towards the far post. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Rui Costa. That is good alertness. Guendouzi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Tries to play it through. Oh, it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. That has ended up in no man's land. Great vision. Mateus. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's skewed away. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ambitious ball here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Chiellini. Mateus. And it's Bellingham. Tele. Zanetti concedes a free kick for that. Can he get it through? And that's an errant pass. Mateus. Rui Costa is the team's great visionary. Oh no, what has happened here? That's been cut out, well played.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, sweet feet. So that's it, it is all over. Porto suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Porto desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And this is Ronaldo.
Knocks it out wide, and he cuts out the supply.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's a quick one. Gets into some space. Chiellini can get it clear. He's played it back. Back into the middle. Hangs in across. That's really well cleared. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's another chance! Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Zanetti with the clearance. It's an early cross. Cleared without hesitation. That's an excellent interception. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What in the opening minutes, and a real chance to break the deadlock. And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing. That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Now it's Tevez. And he's found a way past. Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. And this is Tevez. Foot in. Tevez gets through on his own. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Just gorgeous, the most glorious
touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Out to the left it goes.
Porto are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's beautifully weighted. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Messi.
Now there's a fight. Cristiano Ronaldo! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That has not gone well. And this is Ronaldo. Tevez, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here, looking to widen the gap even further here. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Cristiano Ronaldo could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
"15 minutes till half-time. And he's had a hit! He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's incredible! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, strongly challenged there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Shevchenko. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a go. What a save from Peter Schmeichel. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Defending of the desperate variety. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's burst through. Nice control. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Could be danger here. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Shoots! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control. Van de Ven. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's fab. Chance! Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko. Played out to the left flank. Rooney carries the ball down the right. He steps in, and that's the end of that. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Lamento informar, mas tudo aponta para que haja grande engarrafamento nos acessos que circundam o estádio logo após o apito final.
Here we go again then.
Porto really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Rooney. Tevez quietly revving up. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in plenty of space here, and he's certainly onside here. Deep cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they can counter here. Guendouzi gets a foot in here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Camavinga pinches it off him. Tevez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rooney is flagged offside. It's played through for him. And Messi! He's kept it out just.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good effort from distance. And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good...
Real chance! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Ronaldo ready to try one. Cristiano Ronaldo! Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes, he's done it! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Manchester United are having a ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Tevez. Oh, they can break here. He's got away. Tevez. And the shot! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe shot, surely! Van de Ven. Out to the right. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. And a chance! He's scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Tevez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. So much time and space here. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. And he's there to make the challenge. And this is Messi. Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it and he's there.
Porto really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And the counter is on. Oh, well measured. Mbappe! And Shevchenko! Shevchenko finds himself offside. And this is Ronaldo. An uncompromising challenge. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It could be in here. Big chance, must be! Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Now it's Tevez. 5 minutes to add. Mbappe. Over to the left. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Makaleli. Good purposeful running this. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge...
Takes a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, super find. Cristiano Ronaldo!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedri, that's a good ball out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He rises! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He has found the way through. Rafinha puts a cross in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Zanetti.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Has a look and plays it forward. Tries from a long way out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Good pressing, squeezing the play. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Alaba. Serginho. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's rather hopeful. Rodri. Rodri looking to add to his goal. Played out to the left flank. Rafinha gets into a good position. And he's managed to get free. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Saka. That is good strength. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So a Barcelona free kick. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Shevchenko. Zanetti. No way through. Can he get on the end of this? And Rafinha. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. And Shevchenko! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
No, that pass has been well intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. And the shot! Oh, the ball, and it's come back out to him. Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. He's having a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that has put paid to that. This ended up in no man's land. Rafinha. And it's Serginho.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Out to the left it goes. And that has not gone well. Guendouzi. Oh no, what has happened here? And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
El ganador de la camiseta oficial del equipo que sorteamos hoy será quien tenga el número de entrada que coincida con el que aparecerá en el marcador dentro de unos segundos. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 13 serán sustituidos por el
That
dorsal
gets things
20,
going for the second
el
half.
dorsal 4, Messi.
So,
el dorsal
45
21.
minutes to turn it round. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Messi. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Shevchenko. Alaba does well to get it back. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri charging for... He's having a go! What a hit! The save was firm.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Alexander-Arnold is standing over this one. Rafinha.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And Shevchenko! It's there!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 58 el dorsal 8.
So is this the start of a comeback? Nuno Mendes. Serginho. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, some tackle that. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last still. Shevchenko! And he hits the net. Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
En el minuto 62, el dorsal 8.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that is a little undercooked. Played out to the right. Messi, he's found a way through. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Great vision. He's picked his way through. And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then. Can he finish? Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Mendes gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Zanetti threads one in. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Now it's Messi. Tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he thumps it clear. Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Shevchenko. Distributed tidily. Serginho. Saka deals with that comfortably. Could move up a gear here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zanetti. Well, they've got it again. Tries to play it through. Messi picks it up out wide. In by Messi. Bullish header! It's been blocked. Rafinha. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now, can they get him away? Elects to cross, tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Saka calmly anticipates. Serginho has given away a free kick. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Zanetti. And Serginho. He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up.
He's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Serginho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Mateus getting this one clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Van Basten. Nicked it back promptly. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Passing nice and neat. Van Nistelrooy. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Now it's Shevchenko.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's worked it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's going for goal! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neither side yet able to find the net. Can he get onto this? He is through here! Roll proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played, lovely. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. He can get that clear. And Rafinha. Great ball, and a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. Real chance! There it is! First blood drawn. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Cannavaro. Sporting are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing.
It's roll! Oh, the ball's run loose, and another try! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Shevchenko. He's through. Rafinha! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Good chance here! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Rafinha really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Rafinha. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Takes the shot! Oh, a very decent attempt.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And the two sides. Takes a shot! Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Van Basten. Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. Saliba. No, again there's no way through. That looks a good ball through. Big chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Played back in. Shevchenko. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So off we go once more. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's bounced back off the post.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ronaldo gets flagged offside. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. Can he get it through? Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's had a shot! Oh, bang on target. Can he get on the end of this? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Not got that quite right. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Mateus puts his foot on the gas. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. And back to the goalkeeper. Pinches it off him. Ball's played through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Big header! He will be livid with himself. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Spread it left. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro. Tries to pass it through. Sporting finding their passes. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Shevchenko. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Zanetti. Looking for the run. Great vision. Sporting have it back and can go again. Now it's Shevchenko. Gets a good foot in there. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Ronaldo. Cannavaro. Oh, it's Van Basten. Threads one in. Now it's Hazard. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? Palmer puts a cross in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mateus. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Zanetti picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Shevchenko. Look at the real chance! It's fallen kindly here, and he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Christensen spots it and intercepts. Now it's Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a pretty loose pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's away. A shot at goal! And he hits the net! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
So what can they conjure from this one? This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually, and that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hazard. He's on it, can he get away? Messi. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! He has done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a decent clearance. He's gone for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Christensen. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And there's green grass ahead of him. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Nice control. Engages and forces him off the ball. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. He's had a shot! Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafinha. Messi. Played out to the left flank. And that is as far as they're going to go. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rafinha cuts out the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Serginho. He's had it taken off him. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Passing nice and neat. Quality ball. Neymar. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing, and it's been given away. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo is flagged offside. The pass has gone astray. Hazard.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Rafinha. Spread out to the left. Now it's Neymar.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're underway again. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Guendouzi. Lewandowski. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Distributed tidily. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lewandowski. Hazard! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Hazard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Hakimi. And Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold. And that's a good ball. There it. And the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Lewandowski clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Corner number 2 then. Rafinha is there and he can get that clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
It's beyond the defence.
80.314 spettatori.
So we've reached the hour mark. That has not gone well. Now it's Rafinha. And that's been won straight back. Rafinha. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Hazard! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that pass isn't the best. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Mbappe short-changes him with that pass. Rafinha. Now that looks a decent ball. He has a look up. He's found a way through. And that has been clubbed away. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. He's gone for goal. Hakimi. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15. Lascia il campo per il numero 22.
So, third corner of the game. Lewandowski with the... He's going for goal! Worth a try, but not this time.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
So, their fourth corner of the game. Gendouzi! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Christensen. Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bellingham. Bellingham!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's tried one! Oh, that's a waste.
Bellingham clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Numero 27 viene sostituito con il numero 18.
Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, cracking ball. Takes a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Shevchenko deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
I think we're just about done here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Guendouzi calmly anticipates. Out to the right. Tries to play it through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That has ended up in no man's land. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. No, that's been intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your reflections then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Shevchenko, gets a good foot in there. Driving forward. Oh, they can break here. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Khan trying to keep this in. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Azar, and he's away. Can he finish? He's delivered all right! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in. Rafinha. Guendouzi. Now it's Hazard. And he's let fly. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Kane. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Azar. Camavinga, pass somewhat off target. Rafinha. And here's Shevchenko! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Guendouzi. Guendouzi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's got away. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Kane really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was nowhere near his best. Shevchenko absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And this is Kane, Martinelli, Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pressing high and with purpose. And this is Kane.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko finds himself offside. And they're quick to get it back. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He is through here. Good read, needed to be. Rafinha, Serginho, Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Decent chance! And here's Azar. Not the most convincing of passes. That's an excellent interception. Rafinha. And that has put paid to that. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's their second corner of the game. He's having a shot! Corner number 3 coming up. Xabi Alonso clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Azar. Searching pass he's played there. That is good alertness. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Kane, and this is Azar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. And this is Shevchenko. Great ball, and he tries for a shot! Hazard gets flagged offside. Camavinga. Oh, well measured. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Still chasing the game,
La
trailing
squadra
by
di
one.
quest'oggi è di
No, that was never
80.953
going to make it.
spettatori.
Guendouzi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Spread it left. Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's in on goal, shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's a promising position. It's Kane! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now the ball in. Oh, that was vital. Shevchenko. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zanetti.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zanetti going full tilt down the left. And another try! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Viene sostituito con il numero 22.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Bellingham. "75 minutes played." Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19. Lascia il campo per il numero 21.
And it's Udogi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Upamecano deals with that comfortably.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration.
Big chance! He scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pass is just off target. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold. Upamecano. Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good spread. The final seconds now. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. No, he's just misjudged that one. Khan punts it upfield. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it. It's been shipped out wide. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about
And he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to gift it back. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Okazaki, it's run loose here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee has just said play on. Looking for options for movement. Rafinha! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is a brilliant interception. Ronaldo goes steaming forward.
Shot, surely!
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafinha.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot's on here.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
He's had a shot!
It's fallen kindly here.
He's delivered all right!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shevchenko is flagged offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Played back in, cleared away, and reclaimed it in a trice. Rafinha, and there's green grass ahead of him. Shevchenko,
Real chance! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Olise did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Oh, some tackle that. Not the most accurate pass. And the ball's gone astray. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Hazard, and he's surging through, and it's Hazard. Hazard was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he's decided to go for it. That's got him rattled. That has not gone well. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Torres.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Okazaki really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He can get that clear. And that is expertly dealt with. Serginho. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Has a look and place it forward. Zanetti. Serginho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty. Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Van Nistelrooy, looking to play him in. Oh, well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zanetti drives forward on the overlap. Rafinha. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't...
There's the whistle for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And the second half gets underway. Foot in. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Shevchenko.
That was lovely, that.
And that's gone loose. Bebeto. Always onto this. Soulé.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The ball goes in. Okazaki! No, not quite. That's a sharp pass. Knocks it into space. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's going up front in a hurry. And that has left him in a heap. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found the way through. Soule gets flagged offside. Distributed tidily. Now it's Soule. He's got away. Serginho. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
And the shot! Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.000
Quarter of an hour into the second
spettatori.
half. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Serginho. He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Numero 5.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Okazaki gets across and deals with it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Torres. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Torres.
That's going in strongly.
Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here. And a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9, numero 17, numero 19,
Fighting looking ball that.
numero 15. Lasciano il campo
And it's
per
Dembele.
il numero
He is
18,
through here.
il numero 7.
Now there's a fine chance for a shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy?
Goes for goal! Rising over the bar.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Chelsea have a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Shin to shin by Van Nistelrooy!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldo has it in a wide position. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Berbatov. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. He's picked his way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's come loose. Van Nistelrooy! That is decidedly lacking. And this is Berbatov. Well there. Great chance! It's hit the upright. Zanetti could move up a gear here. And this is Dembele. Time added on 4 minutes. And he's away. Bebeto. Bellingham tries to play it through. And he's been shifted off it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Everyone, please welcome our
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
That'll be a throw. And here's Shevchenko, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Çalhanoğlu. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bisek gets across to intercept that. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez might just make this. It's Azar! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Crosses it in. Azar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Bisek gathers from the goal kick. He is through here. Ricci. No goals as yet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. DiMarco. Thuram thinks about the shot. Zanetti. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Right, Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through.
And Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can clear their lines.
Rafinha! Oh, that was close.
Akanji. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Çalhanoğlu. DiMarco looking to run onto it. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. A heavy challenge. Zanetti. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Shevchenko. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
And Shevchenko!
They want to be quick to recover this. Crosses it in here.
Takes a shot!
Tries the cut back.
He has a crack!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ricci probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Barella. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Wiggles his way through. He's found the way through.
And he shoots!
Ricci. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
And he shoots!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking tidy in possession here.
Hazard! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And they can counter here. Serginho tries making a foray down the right. And it's Shevchenko. Çalhanoğlu does well to get it back. Barella. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Ricci. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
Please
at this
watch the
stage.
screen for train departure times from all
Half
local
of
major
massive
stations.
entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all
Everyone,
things still
please
possible.
welcome to the field our players.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. He's picked his way through.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. There's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti delivers. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Barella, Zielinski, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Akanji, Bastoni, looking to play him in. Çalhanoğlu.
The attendance for
Almost
this
an hour
match
gone.
was 71,898.
Can he get it through? DiMarco in acres of space out wide. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ricci. Azar is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bastoni. And Bisek. Luis Enrique. Zielinski. And they win it back again. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Mkhitaryan. Substitution.
Barella tries to clear. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Akanji. Zielinski. That pass has been well intercepted. Mkhitaryan. Threads one in. He's having a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 11.
This is Shevchenko.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming
Çalhanoğlu.
on the field is
And it's Barella.
number 10,
Played down the flank.
Dembele.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Dumfries could try cutting inside here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Not the most accurate pass. Dumfries. And it's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's worked it through. And that is expertly dealt with. But that has not gone well. And that's gone loose. Over to the left. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
After 81 minutes.
There's going to be another change here, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Coming on to replace him is
So is this the start of a comeback?
Van Nistelrooy.
Now it's Thuram. Pass is just off target. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Fratesi. Dembele. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, it's Dembele. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! He scored! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Number 14.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
So now the difference is 3. Mkhitaryan, and he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling
added
here,
minute has
and
been
that one a
indicated.
perfect example. Now it's Martinez. Oh, sweet feet. Dembele. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, they could break here. Oh, super find. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Can he finish? No, he's missed it. Four extra minutes added on. Mkhitaryan. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result...
you